They got.
Well, I think it's really important, man. I'm all about it.
I'm always here on time.
Yeah, I'm not one for being early, but I'm always
I
on
am
it.
all about it. Let's see.
Yeah, I know you are.
Got some
I know
people
you
here
are. I like
early.
it. Greetings from Houston. That's good.
I might need my glasses to read these.
I always love that. That guy's like, yeah, that guy right there. He's always like on the construction site listening. I love it.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Excellent, excellent.
Ready for some lemon bombs today, friends? That's good.
Juicy lemon news. Got that right.
Yeah. We'll drop some bombs again, I think, today. I think it's going to be a good week, my friends. I see Noah's. Okay.
You want to notify your friend?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wink, wink. Charlotte, North Carolina in the house. Bob Emery.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay, I like it.
What's up, Suzanne? Let me squeeze them lemons. Okie dokie. Kernsville, NC.
What's going on, Mikey?
My neck of the woods. Columbus, Ohio. Go Buckeyes. Big Irish Trucking in St. Louis.
Listen to the show. That's awesome. I love it when people are actually working and still tuning in. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Nice, John. Good callback on the song. That's a fun one. I love that one. Yeah, we're going to plant some lemon trees soon, and we got all of our seeds ready to go, so that'll be good.
They're rolling in.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. We're still getting, hey, you know, we're going into the almost third week here, and we still got great attendance. It's fun. These people are excited, committed to the process. It's good.
It's almost like people actually want updates.
It's almost like they do. Can you imagine? What a concept, right?
Now that's sarcasm.
Maybe we should just ignore them all month and then just pop in for a day.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. See if that lands well.
I heard the beep I've been waiting for. Let me add my gentleman here.
We could. Oh, he's got the camera fixed this time around too. I like it.
Give us some verbals.
Moved around hotels, so guess the other hotel router didn't like it very much. So
yeah, you got better Wi-Fi, I guess. That's it. That's cool.
You got my face. So it worked.
Yeah, it looks like it. So we're good.
All right, friends, ready to go live. Let's do it.
All right.
Harry, it's always yeah.
I'll speed the countdown down. See how fast I can go. There you go.
Ooh, I speed it up. I like that. That's nice. All right.
Perfect, perfect. Let me get us on screen here, all three spots. Excellent, excellent. Welcome, everybody. Another live. We're going to do some lemon drops today for you. First off, big shout out to all the panic sellers. Really appreciate those discount prices I was able to pick up today. Anyhow, not just to throw that out there, but thank you very much. Oh, we lost Jason. He's already videoed out on it. He's had enough. So he actually might have to go straight on the audio only kind of thing. If he's not getting, he probably has to figure out how to plug into an Ethernet cable. And
maybe direct. Well, you'd think with all the internet, all the technology they got over there, you'd think they'd get that internet thing sorted out, huh?
Yeah, it's sometimes overrated, right?
Yeah,
and he probably can't hotspot over there where he's at.
I guess so. Well, I'm sure he'll be back on in a minute, Ron. So let me just get on with that introduction. So we're excited to be here. We're excited to have you here. I think we're basically in week 3, and I think I have big expectations for this week. We're excited to be here, and we're very excited to have Jason back. And it's also great to have you back on camera, my man. Welcome to the show.
Well, guys, we've had a long couple weeks kind of getting down. We've had a bunch of teasers coming out. I know that some of you guys have felt like you've got a little bit of garden hose action. but some of you guys feel like it's been drips. So it kind of depends on how quick you're digesting, but there's been a lot of things coming out. Very exciting week, guys. Just got off the phone with the dev team. We are plugging away. We will make all of our commitments this week. So I got a time schedule and a date schedule for you because I'm going to make some very big announcements, and I want to make sure that everybody is ready for them and no one has any false expectations, but also everybody has the exact dates that they'll be popping out. So let's kick it off. Lemon NFTs. Everybody wants to know how you're going to get them, how it works, and when they'll be available. So this Thursday, you will physically have the DApp. I will be on Thursday again. We will physically be able to show you guys the light papers, the Lem light paper, and a minimum of one other one will be up and live, and we will shoot for as many as possible. All of the underlying L2 projects are all the exact same. So if you actually understand one L2, you just need to understand the business above it, the category it's in, what the size of the industry is, and what the partner actually is doing it, or the technology is doing it.
Jason, do you want me to pull up that graphic that Terry sent me? Is that what you're talking about, the V2?
Yeah, go ahead and send that. Set it up.
I'll go ahead, keep talking. I'll go full screen on it just so people can look at it.
Okay, perfect. So everybody probably recognizes the tech. We'll basically have these projects start lying out. We're going to make sure that everybody has the coming soon for what's coming next. That is this Thursday by end of day. The following Thursday, get ready for some fireworks. We are going to celebrate Independence Day. Independence Day will be the launch of the first time you can actually go ahead and mint a Lem NFT. What that will be is it'll be the debt NFT holders will have a first run at it. They will be able to come in and do a swap for a debt NFT for a Lem NFT. They will have 7 days from that time period before anybody else will be able to come in and operate. But that gives them a window of time. The following Thursday, after 4th of July, everybody can come on in and enjoy. We will be taking 4 Lem licenses, Tether, BNB, Lem token, obviously. We will be taking debt. We are hopeful that our community in that appreciates that we are going to do cross. I want to make sure that we are supporting both ecosystems. I want to make sure that everybody is aware that this is something that we really want to make sure both survive well, strive, and succeed. And so you're going to see a lot of things, I believe, start changing in the chats. I think you're going to see a lot of things start changing for the positive in that kicking around. We've been trying to keep everything, we'll call it lemon, but I hope this puts off to a positive mindset for everybody and a positive new light. I also want to tell you that there's a
Oh no.
And so
Mid-sentence.
You got to cut off mid-sentence. Start that sentence over.
There's a lot of things being developed out on the debt side as well for DebtBox. So I will tell you, DebtBox has been going through a lot of technological challenges, putting up some new products. They are flying through a lot of really, really big announcements, and we want to congratulate them for getting these things through. I will tell you, the challenges, it's just tech. We have them. Everybody has them. So give them a little bit of patience. I will tell you that it's just tech, and I hope you give us some patience on our side. We're moving fast. We're trying to live up to commitments on both sides, but understand we are all here for you. We're doing our best to make timelines and get timelines out. Questions I've had all week is, what does that actually mean? So we have 50,000 licenses that are their founder NFTs. These do not go out to the public. Those currently right now are operating and running. Next Thursday, not this Thursday, July 4th, will be the first time that retail NFTs go out. We have a few surprises, and I want to tell you guys about some cool things that will be in these mints. If you mint a license and you get an NFT that looks a little different and it's a little fun, you may have minted one that is actually worth 10 or 15 or 20. And so we have some hidden prizes in all of our stuff. Like I said, we're going to start gamifying stuff and start making things fun. We're really going to try to make things lively. So understand you may pay for 1 mint and you think you're getting 1 FT. You may actually get 10 mints, all because you guys ended up getting a lovely little prize in there. Call it the golden tickets philosophy. Now, everybody's going to ask again, what happens to the L2 projects? I know you have several lined up. We are over 70. It is growing rapidly. I will tell you there is going to be some time frame of when those will be coming out. It's definitely a time frame of how fast they're going to come out, and more importantly, strategically, the order that they're going to come out. We have a lot of LEM specific projects. We're going to roll those out first. There is no layer 2 project or even an internal LEM project that you can mint with anything other than Lemon. So the good news is you're going to have a lot of supply that is going to be needed. I really hope that the people that come in originally and run, you guys are willing to sell, because people are going to need to buy it. So you guys are going to understand a pinch pretty quickly. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I apologized last night for not getting on. I called Terry almost last minute. I thought I was going to be able to get this meeting cut short. And I gave him about an hour and a half notice. I said, I'm not getting out of here. I got out at 4 a.m. So understand it wasn't just a little bit late. It was very, very late. Guys, this community we were with is actually another L1 project in the media space. And they have 20 billion impressions a month. They are the largest Asian marketing company. They have over 4 million influencers, and they are so excited what we're doing. Even though they're a competing L1, we have a lot of similarities in what we want to do with the space and what we want to do for people. So it will be a collaboration. It will not be a partnership, but that collaboration is going to allow us to get a lot of instances of visibility through our ecosystem. And they, at this point in time, are full board. We're hoping to get stuff inked so we can get it more finalized so we can actually do a rollout and actually introduce the name. But it is the largest marketing company in Asia. So it's fun, guys. And these things are coming all the time. Terry knows I have a couple other big bombs to drop this week, but it's time. It's time to let the fireworks go. I'm glad that we can, do it this time of year so that it's really on Independence Day, and we're going to be watching fireworks from around the world, no matter where you are. Everybody understands 4th of July, and I'm a proud American, so obviously I do celebrate it. So there you go.
First question.
Go ahead.
Can we bump it up by a week and make it extra Independence Day?
No, guys, we are going through a major change of tech. Look, I want to actually look at a positive here. And, I've been going through the dev team, and I've got a lot of dev loyalists that, they've been through the hurdles. They've been through the struggles with us. They've been through debt. They've been through the SEC. They've taken all the thumps, and they're like, we really, 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 really want to do this. And I said, well, if you could redo debt today, what would you do differently from 2.5 years ago? And so we had so many ideas basically start popping out of how you tweak this or how you do it. And now it's like, crap. Well, now we're tweaking everything. And it's like, well, now we've tweaked it. Now we tweaked it. So we've finalized those all today. This is all you're going to get in the box. This is what you're going to be able to go for a second chance. But understand that I think the rollout is going to be like every single startup company. We have got the back ends. We've got everything situated. This is going to be a rush we've never seen. I think we're going to get a mulligan because I think the first week of the rollouts of the swaps of the debts are going to kind of let us see how it kind of goes. We have something really fun. I will tell you that LEM will be the quickest token we ever list. Mainly because we need them out in the marketplace. This is not going to be a 90-day hit. This is not something, I think our last quickest one was probably Black Gold, and we did it in about 4 weeks, a little under 4 weeks. Normally we wait right around that 60-day mark to before 90. We have exchanges lining up. We're waiting for legal opinion letters. But guys, this is going to be rapid. And because we're going to be doing the purchases in the underlying L2s, we need the token out there. We want to make sure everybody has the ability to swap and get through it. So when I say it's going to be listing quickly, you're talking days. It's going to be days right after it goes live. So that's very exciting, I think, for everybody. So if you can't get into potentially getting an NFT right away, hopefully you can come in and grab some token. We have 1.5 million wallets that have already proofed up for between $30 and $100 that are lined up ready to buy token ASAP. So that kind of gives you a good idea of the activity we're having popping through, but this is going to be fun and it's going to be exciting. And although they're not large wallets, 30 to $100 at $1.5 million wallets, you guys can do the math, and it's going to be lively and it's going to be fun. And that's just kind of going to be a nice little fireworks show as everybody's kind of kicking off and having a good time. So,
Haley, you all right there?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I feel like that picture of that girl that gets sprayed by the fire hose, the fire hydrant that everybody's got a meme on. Somebody asked a question: Are we able to, on that day, are we able to swap other NFTs for the other L2s, or we have to wait till they come out, right?
Yeah. So we want to give Lem 1 week head start. So. So after that, the following week, all L2 projects can swap for other L2 projects. And so I'm going to guess that there could be as many as 5 or 6, and we may get lucky and we may have 12, 15, or 20 up. That is going to be the developer's nightmare when I give an actual number. So I will wait for July 4th to kind of give you guys a little head up of how many they're going to be. But I also have made a promise. We are going to get light papers up. So if you do not see a light paper up for an L2 project, let's call it 7 or Monday, then you're not going to have it the following Thursday. I've given everybody a commitment that those things are going to be up for a week. So you guys will kind of see how many are going to start trickling out. Now, that doesn't mean that we're going to wait a whole week. We may get some up on Tuesday. We may get some up on Wednesday. We may get some up on Thursday. But understand, we're going to make sure we stick with what we've committed. You're going to have time to review those. You're going to have time to digest them before you have them available, so you're not missing out on the opportunity. I want people to understand they have time to get through them, and I don't want to whiplash anybody from a light paper perspective. Just, get involved.
Well, I think the good news is if we're using the same tokenomics model with all the early projects, then it's not going to be hard to digest. They're just going to look at what the underlying business model is, and then the rest will be sorted out. So, one question that's persisting is from this rollout perspective: are they going to have access to any kind of Lem style banking products for on and off ramps in time, or do they need to go find some other on and off ramps before this minting party gets started?
Because some of those products are L2s, they will not have them. The bank itself is ready. There will be some individuals that will probably go ahead and jump and do that. The bank is set up more for corporations. So I will get more details on that out on Thursday with the launch of the light papers. So you guys will be seeing the domain. You guys can jump in if you guys want to open a checking account free. The bank is a more expensive model right now because of the user base, and that we are waiting on a large influx of users to start bringing those fees down. Running banks it's just expensive. So we're concentrating on the capital infusions to make sure that everybody can have those features and services. But some people don't want to have, $25 a month fees for a checking account. That's just kind of where they're at right now, where LemonPay is a free service for a lot of the same features. So if you need to use token to go in and pay a bill, or you need to just wire money into your LemonPay account in order to convert to token, that's a lot of what people will be doing. LemonPay will be available for the time of the launch. That will be a service you don't have to have an account for and kind of run through. So that would be a better option, I'll say, for a lot of people than, let's say, the full custodian bank. Does that answer your question more? So the LemonPay is, I think, where a lot of people will probably need the on-ramp and off-ramp. We're going to get that up and live so people can actually start using that, I think, before July 4th.
Would you, yeah, I was just to say, would you consider releasing that early so that way there people can take advantage of that functionality as well?
I don't know. I mean, you may kill a surprise that I have coming. So, I mean, who knows? I mean, it's possible, Terry. You always ask the questions I don't actually want you to answer because I'm not going to lie to you. But maybe I have a surprise for somebody and I'll throw something out that you weren't expecting.
I like
are we limited to just one Lemon NFT per wallet per day?
Not for swaps. Swaps, we're going to allow everybody to basically come in and swap what you want to swap. After that, it will be one NFT per project per day, no limits. Just you have to basically just do them in a 24-hour cycle. Now, some people will go create more wallets and try to hack what I'm trying to do. Sure. But it's planned for one person, one wallet, one NFT per project per day.
Okay.
Are there, and why don't we recap all of that, because there's going to be a lot of questions that are going to come in the group. We preempted. Let's just summarize again, like we did on Saturday. Like, it's going to roll out. This is how many. This is when you can get in. Just one more good summary of that, just so we kind of lay it to rest, hopefully.
Sure. So this Thursday, get a calculator or I'll get a calendar out, and we want to give me a date real quick. This Thursday
will be the 27th.
27th. This Thursday, the 27th, by end of day, Mountain Standard Time, you will have the DApp up. And you will have a minimum of 2 light papers. That'll be for LEM, and you'll have one for an underlying tokenomics minimum. And that will basically give you guys the roadmap to see what the tokenomics are going to be for all the L2s for the foreseeable future. You'll be able to kind of go through those, and you'll be able to go through what the founders nodes are, the confusion between the 50,000 first year, 50,000 second year. The light paper will actually show you what I meant to say at 2 o'clock in the morning. You do have 50,000, but there's unlimited. Those are the confusions. I can walk through that right now, actually. So founders have 50,000 nodes. Okay, that's all we get. We lock up all that token. We're committing to a year. It's in the light paper. You're going to see it. That can't go anywhere. It needs to be there for the exchanges for year 2 and 3. The 50,000 retail that come out is basically year 2 in a really weird way. It's just days after. That is the 50,000. Okay. There actually is no limit on year 2. It's just we believe that it was be 50,000 that be going out. That may not be the case anymore because of the excitement we're kind of getting around. I'm trying to figure out if people are going to go fight over the token or the NFTs, and that's something that I think is going to be token, but I won't know that until we hit the go button, and then we're going to kind of see what the community kind of feels. So we'll see how that kind of flies. The truth is, the only limit we have on LEM is the 50,000 founders nodes. That's it. So I call it on July 4th. There's unlimited. Go mint them as fast as you can, but it's one per day per wallet. Period. That's it.
And a finite supply, because I know people were getting confused about that somehow.
No finite supply. It's unlimited. It's just like Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything like that. There is no finite supply for that year 2. It's just the finite supply for the first year. So
there's no finite supply of total number of NFTs?
Not for LEM. Nope. Open book. Now everybody's like, okay, hold on. What's going to happen? How are we going to do this? The reason for it, and Terry's breathing right now. He's like, wait a second. Hold on. I was wrong. I saw you actually answer it wrong, and I tried to get back to you, and I got tied up in a meeting. All right. The reason for it is we're just like Ethereum. We're just like Bitcoin. We're just like Helium. Guys, there's no limit. What's going to happen is this is going to create a very, very free market. If you're mining more token or getting more staking rewards, and you're going to be able to buy for certain periods of time, then you're going to physically stake, and you're going to get the NFT for free. We are not in a pay type environment anymore. This is a free share environment. We looked for how to get this to happen. Guys, we have billions of eyes. We have billions of individuals. We want this to be the most free market ecosystem. So coming up with a way to do that in a way that really kind of shows what the value is for things is just let it kind of happen. We may only get 20,000 minted. And everybody may shoot for token because they're not going to be enough tokens out. They're going to go for the token side of it. They may come in and they say, oh, look, we're going to go ahead and have, all these NFTs being minted out and run. There is a limited supply of token. There's a limited supply of founders nodes. There is no limited supply of NFTs on Lem. So that's the confusion I had on the first phone call. I do apologize. We basically were going to run the process. The only 50,000 limit is the founders nodes for that first year, which I've explained why we need it, and we've explained why we have to have it.
So what happens then is just it's unlimited NFTs, but you're diluting the distribution supply because the token itself is a fixed supply.
The token supply, yeah. So what's going to happen is you're going to put a pinch one way or the other. So if the token price starts going up, you're going to put a pinch on the demand for the NFTs. If the NFTs are not minting, it's probably because the token has not hit that certain number. And so just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, guys, when you turned on your computer over a decade ago, you could run it on your video card and make 100 Bitcoin a day. Boy, do we all wish we had that opportunity again. And so understand that that our tokenomics are designed for 25 million token to be in the open circulating market. That sounds very familiar to a lot of people, guys. I mean, this is very similar to the tokenomics in that of a couple other tokens in the crypto Web3 world. We understand that the limited supply and going out for fractional tokens makes more sense. So you will see a lot of seeds, and these NFTs will start with full tokens, a lot of them. And then what's going to happen is they're going to start shrinking. You're going to then start making seeds a day instead of the token. But the goal is, everybody knows my goal. I don't need to say it again. And my partners actually have a bigger number than me in mind. So what I'm trying to basically show is we're going to start getting to the point where you're going to be staking for seeds, not fulls. And so if you would like to take advantage of token while it's low, feel free. If you want to take advantage of NFTs, feel free. That's welcome to a free market. And I think that's what Jake and I have always said. It's supply and demand, supply and demand, supply and demand. The market will tell us what the best option is.
I like that. Very interesting approach. This question keeps coming up about the debt micros and how the V2 side over there is not quite working right. Is there going to be some convertibility way to go from, let's say, 100 micros into a LEM license so you can get in on the early days?
I will have to check on that. I was actually unaware that we're having a problem with the swap up. That may be because currently right now they've got the DApp off from minting. So it probably is not getting a point where it's doing the conversion back out. That's a question I will reach out tomorrow. In fact, let's keep that one. I do have it's so far it looks like we'll have a live tomorrow with DevBox. So something we make sure we bring up tomorrow. And if it doesn't come up, I'll ask. But I'm sure it's probably just something that can be tweaked and turned back on in that for that purpose. I haven't heard that one, but so I'm a little unaware of it. But that shouldn't be a bad thing to turn off for a duration just to get the stuff up. It's not really a minting, it's just a converting.
You've been talking a lot about new outside eyeballs entering into the ecosystem and stuff. And another concern that just keeps popping up is, are you going to allow some of the loyalists to get at least a little bit of a jump on the public market?
Yeah, because you guys are actually the only ones that are going to know it and be involved in it. So we are not going live. We're going to try to give everybody about a 2-week. I told you I was going to try to buy as much time as possible. So our major campaign blitzes are not going to be until the middle to late, about the 24th-ish of July. So you will have some time. I've bought you a little bit, but it's not a lot, you guys. And some of my partners say that they'll keep their mouth shut. I got news for you. I already know them. Their loose lips are going to start coming, but it's not going to be a flood right off the bat. A lot of the digital partners in that around the first week of August to be fully announced and running. We are probably going to actually announce some very, very big fun names this next week and maybe sooner. And we have a lot of them kind of lining up as well. So the website is going to be redone. That's not a top priority right now. It's getting the mintings in that situated, making sure that the physical light papers are out for people to actually read the technicals of them. A website will be launched with the marketing campaign. When that happens, you will know oh crap, it's coming. Does that make sense? So we're rebuilding that around the marketing campaign side of it. So you're probably talking about the 15th or so of July. You're going to start seeing that start popping up. That will be the major blitz. That will be on social media pushes. That will be on about every social media platform in a major way for free NFTs. Come be a part of these partners, and these names will be listed.
Very cool. Mike, I see you writing feverishly. You got something? What do you got?
No, I'm taking notes.
Okay. On to see.
Because you probably get tired of me calling you, don't you, Terry?
No, it's all good, buddy. It's all good.
Terry's got to take a deep breath half the time. Okay, Mike. Now we went over this like 5 times. It's all good.
The other thing I got is, are we going to have any limits on the swaps per project? You said this originally. So we were going to have a limit for, hypothetically, you wanted to have a bunch of L2 projects go into, let's say, LemonPay or that. The only limit you're going to have is the speed of you can do it. Right now it is set for 1 per swap. We're going to try to speed that up, guys. I understand that is going to be very easy for some, and some that is going to be a nightmare. And so we're going to try to get to multi-swap. It's going to come out as 1, but we're going to try to get that to a point where you can do 10, 20, 30, 50. I probably won't go over 50, but at least that way it'll more for blockchain reasons than anything else. But we're going to try to get to that point if there's that much excitement. I don't know how many people are really going to be excited about swapping an asset they already have when these are all free over here anyway, but we're going to kind of see how that plays out and kind of runs. But what I will tell you is there is going to be a limit based off of speed of doing it. But that's really the only outlier.
Do we have to unstake to swap?
Yes.
Okay. I thought so.
That's not built into the function? No.
No, it's not, because it's a user choice. You're going to have to unstake it, then you're going to have to do the swap. The reason why is we're actually going to donate these back to debt, so they have them back in inventory, and they have the ability to go for another round and come back into circulation at some point in time as they see fit. We believe that's very important to get back, and I wanted to make sure that we can do that in a quick manner. But you're gonna have to unstake them, because that'll also help the people that are over there in debt. When you actually unstake, it's actually make their rewards go higher. And so this is something we're trying to get back to the community. We're trying to get back to the executive team. This is a win-win, I believe, for all the way around. It should be a big help for the users that are staying with debt, and I hope everybody does. Guys, I want to express that. Like, I'm a large holder of debt. I'm not doing anything with my stuff. I'm keeping it right where it's at. Although I'm going to be taking advantage of Lemon. I just decided to basically, I'm diversifying.
So real quick, if you're giving back, if there's people who have maybe swapped their BGLDs from the other OG projects, they're going to show back up on their version 2, and I could go over there and pick those up, since people, because that was the one that one or Nat G maxed out already. That was Black Gold, wasn't it?
BGLD, yes.
So I could go over there and pick those up over there. Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
It's all about free, guys. Like, understand, it's all about free ecosystems, and I think this really shows the unity that these two ecosystems are really going to play in the future. I really do want to say that I want to give some of the moderators over there big congrats. We started seeing some lemons today. Guys, I really do want to make sure that we support everybody. I don't care what chat you're in. We have to get this emotional roller coaster to come out in a positive light. We have a lot of eyes on us. I will tell you, debt is bringing a lot of new eyes on. Lem is bringing a lot of new eyes on. We can bring them, and they are coming. The names, you guys know the partners, and that debt has brought on, guys. They have sophisticated, large, intelligent people. They don't want to see the crap in the chats, and so we can bring them. You guys just have to make sure you can keep them. And this is all I can say. We need to make sure that we are treating each other with respect, and we are doing our best to make sure that we are not talking down on anybody or competing. It's a brother versus brother type of competing, or a sister versus sister competing. This is not tear each other down to win. So I want to make sure everybody understands that. And obviously people have their opinions on different projects, and I can appreciate that. Having said that, we are all one. We're all united because you have 1 foot over there, you have 1 foot over here, or you will. You don't even now, and so you're gonna want to have both platforms succeed very well.
Jason, are we going to have liquidity problems when we start up? I mean, a lot of new projects when they're brand new startups, there's a lot of liquidity problems. It's thin, on the trading pairs and stuff. Care to comment on that?
Yeah. So the L2 projects, I think you're going to like the tokenomics. It actually the more NFTs that basically get. There we go. Good partner. Keep ringing. The more NFTs in that they get minted out, obviously that does have a scare for some because they're like, well, now you have more users trying to hit liquidity, so on and so forth. You're going to see really quickly in the light papers, every withdrawal that actually happens, the 10% actually goes to the liquidity pool, which means the more withdrawals that actually happen off the chain, it actually will widen the base of the liquidity pool. So think about that. Every single time someone goes and hits withdrawal, instead of that 10% going to tax, it's actually going to add to the swap pair. So it will add up, and it will add up very, very quickly. And so that should widen consistently and often and continually. So you shouldn't have thin trading pairs. The more active it is, the wider it's going to get, and the bigger it's going to get.
Very cool. And I know we talked on Saturday that there's money ready to go on the parent token, so we're excited about all that stuff. So I know you had some other bombs that you were maybe thinking about dropping today, and some timeframes you also alluded to in the beginning. Did you want to kind of get those out of the way, the timeline part of it, or did you already cover all of that you want to say on the timeline front?
So tomorrow you're going to probably see some pictures and videos. I will tell you, we've got a couple meetings. We've got some people coming in from out of country. We are going to be signing some deals tomorrow. It's more of a formality than anything else. They've already been agreed to. We have one of the largest companies in the world coming here tomorrow to be part of Lemon. And this is going to be something that you can question, you can potentially argue. When you see my partners and me shaking hands with a CEO that flew in directly for it, I think that may calm some tensions. So I can say a name today, but I think the reality is showing the fact that they are here, they're being supported, and they are part of the platform. And they will be doing that announcement and running. I think, you know me, I prefer them to do announcements than me. But this will be major press release. This will be stuff that this is not going to be a PDF that goes out, guys. This is going to be, no one in crypto has done what we are looking and trying to pull off right now. I can continue saying that. I've been in crypto a long time. This is a dream, and it has been a lot of hard work. It's been a lot of stress and agony, but I will tell you, it's going to be fun, and everybody will benefit from it. I don't care where you are currently right now. If you're running on debt technology, which is both platforms, you will get a big benefit from this.
Hey, speaking of them coming in tonight and being around tomorrow, maybe we could do some live signings, something fun like that. Get them to come out for a little shout out. Maybe there are people.
I'm just saying it may actually happen. It's something that I think some things like that have already been planned, and you may see photo ops and certain fun events. I think it's something that the community needs to see, and I think that's really what we all want to have. And we've all been through a lot. Everybody has some pent up anxiety, and we've had a lot of questions about is it real, guys? It's as real as it gets. I will tell you, it's hard. It's really, I pinch myself a couple times a day, if I'm being completely honest with you, because what we're surrounded with here, with the amazing partnerships and the amazing partners that are involved, that we haven't really announced any with Lemon, but understand that they're all incredible, and we want to support them, and we want to make sure that we're putting the best foot forward. These are very, very, very influential companies and families. Let's try to put our best foot forward. Let's make sure that we're keeping these chats positive. Let's make sure that we internally are giving our best, because they are giving their best for us. And I really want to make sure that I can't beat this drum anymore, guys. Be zesty, be Lemon. You know what I mean? It's okay to ask questions. I want questions. I'm okay for hard questions. That's a conversation. But you just got to have the respect with it. There's no question you go ask me that I probably won't answer. And
Mike, yeah, is it just
he froze up.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
If you can hear us, Jason, you froze up for a second.
Yeah.
There.
And I just wanted to touch on that. A lot of people are asking this question, right? Of how is it going so fast? How is it all popping up? And I think that's the part that people don't see behind the scenes, is that you've got influential people all with a big Rolodex who like the vision, see what's going on. And, it's just a few phone calls away from this guy's Rolodex. And then that guy is hitting a few more calls to his Rolodex. And next thing you know, you've got a lot of big players coming to the table, right? So it's not like Jason's out cold calling every one of them, as a, blind. It's that this Rolodex daisy chain game that brings the big players on. I think people I kind of wonder how you're getting so many big players to the table so fast. And I was just, while you were zoned
Terry,
out, I was just saying, Rolodex.
Terry, are you saying are you saying I'm not working?
Yeah, that's what Jake was telling me. I was talking to Jake. He said you're dogging it all the time, man.
No,
hey,
guys, look,
go ahead.
It's a lot of hard work, but it is Rolodex, but it's all about vision. It's all about kind of seeing what is here and having the support of like-minded individuals, and I think that's just key. I mean, you guys are the support. I mean, the reality is you guys saw it. If you guys were able to basically put on tens of thousands of people, you guys saw it. So why wouldn't other people see it? So understand, you guys actually are. You guys want to know how these companies come on board. I mean, why did you get involved? Why did you decide to join the revolution of Web3? Why did you decide to come into this crypto project? Why did you decide to at least diversify and open up that part of your brain and that part of your own personal economy? Your budget, and so asking why someone else wouldn't, I mean, I guess you should ask yourself, why did you? And I think that may be the fun thing, to get back to your roots. Why did you do this? Find your why, and I guess at the end of the day, you'll know why you're here again.
Hey, Jason, I have a question real quick. Are you guys going to put out any video tutorials on how to do some of this basic stuff? Or if I throw my hat in the ring to volunteer?
Yeah.
What did you say, Jason? You got cut out.
But Mike, that's all you.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you give me like a little early access just to look at it and walk through the process, I will make you some videos that people can go to, and we can get them that way. When you push the go button, Telegram doesn't blow up with, how do I do this?
Do you have an Android or an Apple?
Apple. I'm a Mac guy. iPhone, whole 9 yards.
Android, come on, man. We got this. Hey, I know I've heard this conversation before, Mike. So it's good.
And you have to get you a Lemon mobile phone so that you're on Android. And I just announced something that's coming, and I will make sure that you have a brand new LemonTree app on it. And you can start playing around with it.
Okay. Very cool.
Do you need our address right now, or do you want to wait till after the call?
I'll get that probably privately a little off the call. But yes, I think that's appropriate. We'll get you a phone kicked out. And I think at this point in time, it's going to be fun to play around. If you guys want to do some videos, then yeah, you can play around with the new wallet and some of the stuff. They are developer. They have been. Android has not been submitted yet. Apple has been submitted. We're waiting for. It's going to get kicked twice. We already know it. And so we're hoping to get those out as soon as possible as well.
Okay.
Did you want to talk about the Lemon price launch price? Because a lot of people are asking about it. So I just figured I'd table that up.
I'm going to surprise
everyone. I knew you were going to say no, but I saw them asking. I thought it'd be fun.
Look, I've given everybody a range. And I think if that's the range you're expecting, then everybody will have a good understanding where it's coming out at. It will be the lower part of that range. If I have anything to say about it, if I can break under 10, I will do it. So I think that's going to really matter about the current stability in that of what's happening. I had a plan. I was hoping to make it happen. And we got a little bit of bump today in debt. I'm hoping it pulls a little higher because I'd really like to go back to another option if I'm being candidly honest with you. But I can't do it right this second where we're at. But let's kind of see where that feels out for the next week. I know they have a lot of good excitement, so hopefully we get a pop over there. If we do, then yeah, I've got some really fun stuff for everybody. So if not, then we're going to try to list it as low as price as possible so people can get into it. The best economy for them. Like I said, I'm fighting for everybody. So.
Well, we're coming up on the 45-minute mark, but I just want you to close your eyes for a minute and picture both Healy and I grabbing you and twisting your arm behind your back and trying to get a few last bombs out of you. What would those be?
I'm just trying to figure out, like, you made me talk about something to get conversions in and launching LemonPay early because, you drop that in the first 15 seconds. And, and then you say, what about the bank? And, this was a call physically about the DApp, and we're supposed to talk about that and light papers. And apparently we're talking about a lot of other stuff. You're always really good at that. Terry, we have a lot of good stuff. You're behind the scenes. I know you're barking at the bit to basically say, guys, I've had this secret now. It's been in the back of my throat now for like 3 weeks. And I know you're ready just to spit it out. Hold tight. I think tomorrow will be fun. You got to let us have a couple good things coming, but I know everybody's getting beat up. I know it's been rough out there, guys, and I don't want to say this has all been easy breezy. You have families, you have friends, you have people that you may have not even met, but you become family because you're part of the Telegram chats. It has been. I will tell you, I went to bed last night with probably the best motivation and excitement and energy. I woke up this morning to 800 telegrams that I really just wanted to shut my phone and say I'm going to go back to work today. So, guys, this is something that I just want to express. I don't care what chat you're on. There are some. Oh, look at that. There are some that I just want to express. I want to get these things out, but I want to make sure everybody gives us a little patience on all sides. This is a lot of work, and I know we've said it. I know we said it. We've had a lot of road bumps. I'm not going to look in the past. I'm just looking forward. I can tell you, we are going to hit these dates. We're going to make this rollout happen, and we're going to make sure that we provide the support that we've been saying for years. That we're going to continue. We're going to deliver. So that's on all sides. So just understand that. If you can give us a little bit of breathing room to give you dates, which I think when dates are out, we try to hit them. And so the dates and the big bombs are this Thursday, next Thursday, and the following Thursday. Get ready because it's going to be, you're going to have 40 or 50 LEM projects ready to go. You guys, it will be that rapid. The media blitz that we put out, I'll drop a bomb. You will have over 1 billion eyes on this project in the month of July.
Oh, can you repeat that just one more time, nice and slow for those who didn't, a little slow for some people.
You will have over 1 billion eyes on this project in the month of July.
Wow.
That's just unbelievable. I love it. I do have one last question for you that I do think is pertinent. There was a link or something that looks like Lemflix is live, and some people are just a little cautious about, proceeding down that road in case it was some kind of mock or fake or whatever. Is it live? Can you address that? Or
no? So we do have. It is our site. Okay, so Lemflix, it is there. Sorry, it's LemonFlix. That domain and Lemflix, I'll just tell you right now, lemflix.io and lemonflix.com, they will both put to the same location. That was done up for a quick little tutorial for one of our partners. We left it up. We do have that. That will be launching the same time as the actual project will. Now, let me tell you something else. The backing technology for that has over 300,000 users already on it. Already has, I say well over. It has over 300,000 likes and comments on their system already. I think they're over 500,000 current users. Those users are coming with the platform. They're coming with the royalties. They're live, guys. This is going to be fun. And so, that being said, none of them have ever experienced free NFTs. None of them have experienced watching a Flix on LemonFlix and then getting those nice little commercials that I actually have hated in the past, but I'm going to start loving, which is come to download a free NFT, get involved in crypto. These are all types of ways we'll be monetizing the base in a fun way. Everybody wants to know how you can do these things for free. We're just going to monetize you guys in a different, fun way. Go watch movies. Go out there and use the products that you're going to use everywhere else, but use them here. Let us get the servicing fees for the service pay to pay. Let us use the debit cards in that we can make sure that you're using a Lemon Card versus your Visa or MasterCard that may be from another bank. Support the ecosystem. And I think that's a better way to have everybody grow. If you're using it already, just use it here. And I think it'll go well.
Did you say Healy and I were getting that Lemon Card this Thursday as well?
I will put you guys first on that list. We've been going through some testers. We did about 5 different designs in the last couple of days. There's a lot going on, guys. I don't sleep much anymore, but I will tell you, a lot of fun stuff is coming, and all of the actual cards will be available in the month of July. Guys, we're not pushing this stuff off. I mean, we waited on debt. We tried to launch it about a year and a half in and got absolutely clobbered by all kinds of third-party things, which is why we decided to go ahead and just go this route, just have our own bank the second time around. But we don't want to delay this. This is something that users will have that ability for a virtual card in July. You'll be able to order it. I can't tell you you'll have it in July, depending on when you order it, obviously. But they will be available in July. And this will be a way for you to just load up your card with your crypto and start spending it for everyday expenditures.
Fantastic. Well, this is one hell of a call. Lots of bombs, lots of clarity. We went over lots of things. Friends, if you're still not clear on these things, there's always a rewind button so you can get in there. I love the idea of running ads on Lemflix that are actually about participating in the blockchain. I think that's brilliant and exciting. And there's royalties with 500,000 users already. Guys, that's amazing. So very, very exciting times. Jason, we'll let you go get some sleep. Very excited about tomorrow. Let me know if there's any way I can help with one or both or many or whatever calls you kind of want to put together in your schedule. I'm here to help. And friends, stay lemony, stay zesty in the chats. Let's not have a repeat. We don't want to have to put the group on timeout. We're all adults here. There's lots to be excited about. 1 billion eyeballs in July. I repeat, did you guys hear that? 1 billion eyeballs in July. Stay zesty, friends. All right, Healy, that's all I got, man. What do you got?
I'm good. Thank you. Lots of stuff. Thanks, Jason.
Hey, thank you. Bye.
Have a good one, guys.
All right. We're out, Terry.
Sounds good, buddy.